The Vampire's Dream. The Vampire's Dream. Y'all done messed up, bro. Icy. I tried telling them. Oh my gosh, they done messed up. They done let a real one in the gang. On the Vampire's Dream. The Vampire's Dream. We finna destroy them like the bubon. Bro, I got more heat. Like I said, they they get. I want to see them out. There's more. I'm just one person. Let's see them outwork me with facts. Fact versus fact. Let's get it. Let's see. Let's see who talking what. Fact versus fact. What up, everybody? See, the beautiful thing about new media, this is what I do full time. So we're going to talk about it, break it down. I really want more people to be here, but I don't even care. They could catch the replay. Should I wait a minute or two? Or just they could catch the replay. The more y'all smash the like button, the better, the faster it'll move. Should I give him 2 minutes to get notified that we live? Shout out to Icy the One. He ready to pull that trigger. What's up? What up? Smash the like button. The more y'all engage in that, it'll show YouTube that we live and ready. Real brother, I'm about to destroy him. This is easy work. Bro, old media is making it so easy for us. Old media is making it so fucking easy. Like I said, I'm empowering every one of you guys boxing fans. Just listen to what I got to say. Listen to what old media is saying. And then you make it up and determine what makes the most sense to you. Bro, old media is desperate as fuck right now. I am not lying to y'all. Like, we got them. You know, I can't wait, bro. I've been waiting. I can't wait. Let's get it. All right, we got a hot seat. I'm not playing. Why the hell is the champ fighting Ortiz again? Ortiz ain't the same anymore. It's going to be a short fight. So he's not the same anymore based on what? I told you, watch what I do to them, dude. Watch what I do him. He's not the same anymore, but he's won every other fight outside of the Wilder fight. How ain't the same anymore? Nope, I got him. Icy, I got him. We gonna make them, we gonna make them answer to us. How isn't he the same anymore when his only loss in his whole career is to Deontay Wilder, who he gave a tough fight to? It's not like he just got packed out, like Mikey Garcia versus Spence. He held a good account of himself, got stopped late. So how is he Ortiz not the same? You have 10 seconds. We doing this quick because I know I'm killing them. 9 seconds. Shooters, get ready. It's going to be like this. 8 seconds. How is he not the same when he's won every other fight in his whole career outside of that? 6 seconds. He is slower. By the way, I like Ortiz, but age is catching up. How is he not the same? So he's slower, but he's winning every other fight that he's ever been in outside of the Wilder fight. You got to do better. 6 seconds. You said he's not the same, and now you're saying he's slower. Do better. 5 seconds. You got to give me something better than that. You said he was not the same, and then the only thing you can come up with is he's slower. 4 seconds. I told you I'm not showing no mercy either. I don't give a fuck if they beg. 4, 3, 2. You got to do something, bro. 1. Get rid of him. This how we doing them. Because we leading the pack, bro. They're just here to speed bumps. Speed bump just to slow us down. Listen, I'm probably not even going to give 3 strikes because it's not even worth it. It's just wasting everybody's time. He said, why is the champ fighting Ortiz again? He's not the same. Based on what? He won every other fight he's ever competed in. And if he wasn't the same, why didn't Dillian White? I could kill him with so many different points. If Ortiz wasn't the same and the WBC ordered Dillian White to be cut, Dillian White keeps saying, let's go. He says 560 days Wilder's been ducking him and all this stuff. The WBC said fight Luis Ortiz and you'll be the number one. Wilder just took care of the other number one person, Dominic Brazil. So had Dillian listened to the WBC and knocked out Luis Ortiz, guess what? He would be in the number one spot. And why would Wilder fight Luis Ortiz if Dillian White just knocked him out? But Dillian White and Eddie Hearn never made the fight. How come Joe Joyce needed 4 or 5 fights to get ready for Luis Ortiz per his previous trainer at that time, Abel Sanchez? How come AJ didn't give Ortiz a full 10-week camp and fight him if Ortiz wasn't the same? Block New Media 1987. You ain't New Media. Block him. Same dude. Probably came back. Block New Media 87. we run it through y'all like abandoned buildings. Y'all get ran through. It's going to be one of them episodes. Bro, this is Doghouse Rules. I should have put that in the title. This is Doghouse Rules. You got one response. Make it count. Make it count. You got one response. I'm not even giving them 3 strikes. They're wasting people's time. If you say some crazy shit, you got 10 seconds. So after you say any of you guys can get it. After you say the crazy shit, because we don't tolerate that, you know. So just whatever you're putting in the chat, be prepared to argue that at any given time, because and then the only people gonna get picked off are the radical motherfuckers saying the stupid shit that they're not thinking through, you know, because they old media. So whatever you put, the new Doghouse Rules right now, make sure you're ready to argue that. You know, make sure you're ready to argue that in 10 seconds, because that's all we're giving you. You get one opportunity to explain once you get called out, and that's it. And we're going to see. Survival of the fittest. You know, so if I'm not making sense, I'm battling whoever. If I'm not making sense, then it'll be shown. If they're not making sense, that'll be shown as well. New media, gang, gang. See, we don't attack people for comments like that. He said, I'm not a fan of rematches, but I enjoy Wilder's fight. I mean, that's just a regular comment. I don't care about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Cool. That's just your opinion on it. Cool. We're talking about the radical shit. Motherfuckers talking about Ortiz is different. He's not the same, but he's won every other fight outside of the Wilder fight. AJ ducked Ortiz for years. Facts. And if Ortiz wasn't the same, then why didn't Dillian White fight him? He trolling with the new media account title, but to be fair, Ortiz wasn't looking great. He didn't look great versus one guy. He stopped the other guys. What are you talking about? You in the hot seat. Bro, I'm running. Watch me run through all these dudes. This shit is easy. Becoming hardcore. You said Ortiz wasn't looking great. So he didn't look great for the Christian Hammer fight, according to you, but he still won. So he stopped Razkojano. You know, in his other fights, he's looked fine. So what are you talking about? And that doesn't change what he did with Wilder. Go, 10 seconds. Bro, I'm running through all these dudes. Let's go. I'm ready. We on some real life Doghouse Rules. Let's go. Today I got time, cuz. You said he didn't look good. He knocked out Travis Kaufman and he knocked out Razkojanu, and then he beat Christian Hammer, you know, who was tricky, and he was actually really durable. So what are you talking about? He won decisively against Hammer. That's what I'm saying. They're understating it because he didn't look, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't knock him out or some shit. Who cares? How many people has Tyson Fury not knocked out? 8 seconds. Where do that? Come on, we ready. Block Brooklyn. Block him. I told you, when I'm already in the hot seat, y'all just trying to double team. We not doing all that. Block Brooklyn. Where the other dude? Let's get it. Shout out to London. Much love. Yeah, y'all not finna try to double team me and jump me when I'm in the hot seat. This is hand to hand, man to man. He decisively beat Christian Hammer. 10 rounds versus Kaufman, 10 rounds versus Christian Hammer. They weren't the greatest performances. They were two guys that were tough. Kaufman got stopped, so I was at that fight. That was on the Wilder Fury undercard. So you sound stupid even bringing up Kaufman. He's a tough fighter from Philly. Mad Selesky went 12 rounds with Gabe Rosado. Right? He's tough. He's a tough fighter from Philly. Gabe's been stopped before. And Gulo stopped him. Why didn't Mad Selesky stop him? That's stupid. Who cares? You're not going to stop everyone. Why didn't Joshua stop Parker? But he didn't even really hurt Parker, but Dillian White did. Dropped him twice. Block him. Y'all going to come with some work, bro. You going to make this stuff make sense. Either I'm not making sense or you not making sense. Highlander shit. There could be only one. Doghouse rules. Block him. Let's go. Who next? I'm destroying all these dudes. Doghouse rules. Your points versus my points. Let's go. So whatever you put, just be ready. You see it in the title. I'm just gonna keep going until I feel I see somebody with some crazy shit that I want to, Listen, these motherfuckers coming out the woodwork saying, "Wow, bum squad and bum slayer and." Oh, why is Wilder? He's back to his old ways and he's back to his bummish ways. But these motherfuckers a couple weeks, 5 weeks ago were allegedly, this is how stupid old media is. 5-6 weeks ago, he said, please do ego. I'm so fucking tired of these sheep saying the bullshit. Appreciate you putting them in their place. Bro, that's why it's so fun, because we have them exactly what they want. We have them exactly where we want them. It's so easy to just get on the internet and type some shit, right? Let's see you explain it. Once again, people are like, oh yeah, Wilder, why is he fighting Ortiz? Nobody wants to see this bullshit. But just 6 weeks ago, y'all were saying that Luis Ortiz, he ducked Anthony Joshua, and that's the fight you wanted to see. Make that make sense. So when Gerald Miller failed, he pissed hot or whatever with the drug test, they needed an opponent on short terms, 5-6 week training camp, 5 week really, because fight week don't really count as training. You wrap up your camp before that. 5 week training camp. They were claiming that they wanted Luis Ortiz, but he ducked Joshua for $7 million, right? So that's cool. So 6 weeks ago, Joshua hasn't even fought the guy that they actually did replace him. So this is all during the same, fight camp. They just said Luis Ortiz was the guy they wanted to see against Joshua. But now Wilder select him and picked him before the outcome of Joshua Ruiz. All of a sudden, Luis Ortiz is a bum and he ain't the same. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. You guys just finished getting done saying that Luis Ortiz ducked Joshua and you were pushing for the fight and all that. So how he a bum now? Johnny said it don't make sense. Exactly. So how come old media? See, listen, he said they can't. How come new media, we stand up and we ride? We be on the front line. If somebody asked me a question and I knew I had to answer, I would be like, right here, or I'll just start talking. These dudes, I pose the question, they have nothing. They have nothing to say that's fruitful, eventful, or anything. You guys just said, old media just said Luis Ortiz, he passed up $6-7 million. Oh, what a duck. That's the fight I really wanted for Joshua. So Luis Ortiz hasn't fought anyone else. He hasn't taken any more damage. It's not like he fought in between and, was getting fucked up in another fight. This was just in this training camp. Joshua hasn't even fought his actual replacement that he's fighting this week. Now all of a sudden Ortiz is a bum. Make that make sense when you guys allegedly clamored for. The old media, I told you the jig is up. For the last 2-3 years when Ortiz was talking shit to Joshua ignored him. Then he finally, had the courage on a DAZN interview and said, oh yeah, I want to fight Ortiz, Miller, or White. Yeah, those are my choices if it's not Fury or Wilder. That's what he said, right? The first name out of his mouth, Ortiz. Then why'd you pick Gerald Miller when it was all said and done? Why didn't you send Ortiz a full camp schedule and press conference itinerary and select him and offer him the $7-8 million plus? Because them trying to get higher and higher and more money because Joshua was in a pinch because Gerald Miller fucked up things by failing a drug test. So yeah, I can understand someone trying to tax you like, hey, you want my services, half a camp. Joshua got a 10-12 week camp. I'm only getting a 5 week. You got to pay like you weigh. But had it been established under fair, equal terms for both fighter, $7 million, they might have took that. $6 million, they might have took that because they both had the fair, equal opportunity. It's just like the UPS. I do a lot of business. I got a lot of packages, Amazon, and just packages from B&H and stuff like that. For the expedited shipping, it's going to cost more money. If you need someone I used to work at Lowe's. When we had messed up real bad for a customer, we had to overnight something from Cali to Georgia. That overnight costs more because they have to pick it up by a certain time and make sure it's there by a certain time the next day. That expedited shipping costs more, right? So I can imagine Luis Ortiz having a half a camp. Him and his team, they were trying to get as much as they could from it, and exploit the situation, if you will. Like, hey, you need someone real bad to fill this Madison Square Garden in American debut. Pay like you weigh. But had it been agreed before Miller fight under fair, equal 10-12 week for both fighter terms, who knows what they would have accepted. Because according to Luis Ortiz's team, they said $5 million would have been cool. Some people in his team. Bro, they are so trapped, and it's hilarious to see them try to do what roaches do and try to scatter and squirm their way out of it. I would like for Wilder to go in the ring and call out AJ if he wins. I don't. Listen, Johnny, you're in the hot seat. I'm showing no more. I don't even care. I don't care who watches my channel, who doesn't. Y'all put these weird, comments. Why does Joshua get the luxury of having Wilder and him adding, he just knocked out a man and went viral? Why does Joshua get the luxury of having his contemporary, his arch rival, come in the ring and call him out at his event, but Joshua can sleep through Wilder Fury? Joshua doesn't have to go to Dominic Brazil or the Luis Ortiz fight. Make that make sense. You're up. 10 seconds. I'm running through everything. I don't care. I'm running through all of these dudes. He said, damn, Johnny, don't get little and run. What you mean true? You said why you want Wilder to get in the ring and attend Joshua's fight, but Joshua don't have to attend no Wilder fights, including Wilder Fury, which was a big heavyweight fight. That was the second best heavyweight fight outside of, Joshua fighting either of them. So why didn't he have to do that? 6 seconds. Look at shaky. I promise you, I'm not stopping. I might do a marathon. I don't know how long this will last. 4 seconds. Explain it, Johnny. You got to do something, Johnny. Can you fly, Bubby? He said he agreeing now. Nope, it's too late. I'm not showing no mercy. I don't care. I don't ever want them on my channel, bro. That's what it is. That's what it's coming to. Y'all saying that wild shit. Make sure you thought what you put. See, notice Ego's Army, new media, channel members, they don't ever have to worry about what they put because whether we agree or disagree, they're not putting nothing out of. Get rid of Johnny. They're not putting anything crazy. You can agree, you could disagree, but you have to be able to explain what you say. I'm not asking you to define and explain my talking point. I'm explaining my own shit. I'm asking you to explain your own talking point. If you can't do that, then that's your fault. You don't need to be here. If you're not a big boy or a big girl enough to actually explain what you said, if you can't speak for, it's like, what are we, little kids? Your parents ask you what you want to eat. Like you at the restaurant. Hey, Timmy, what do you want to eat? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay, what do you want, Timmy? You want the fries, Timmy? You want the spaghetti, Timmy? What you want, a cheeseburger? They got pizza. They got corn dog, chicken nuggets. What you want, Timmy? Are you hungry? Bro, we don't have time for it. What you mean you hungry, bro? You ain't about to eat shit. You know? They want you to baby them and shit. You said this shit, but you can't speak up for what you said. Like little kids and shit. Like, you want the French fries, curly fries? Like, you want the pancakes and bacon? Hey, Timmy, what you? Hungry. Hey, Timmy, hungry. Like, you about to retarded ass motherfucker, baby. Like, you just keep saying you hungry. You can't speak up. You know, like I could understand if it's like a newborn and shit. You know, the motherfuckers that can't. You know, the babies they ain't got no neck muscles and shit. I hate them babies. They ain't got no neck muscles and shit. They can't even keep their head up. I can understand if you like that age, but if you 9 years old, you too damn big to be acting like this. You better just pick what you want, or I'm gonna pick for you, or your little ass ain't gonna eat. You gonna eat that fruit roll up in the van. What the fuck is you doing? Ego in his top form, 96 Pac. Bro, I'm running through Outlaw West Side. Me and Ego, some angry ass light skin. Bro, these dudes, they're not talking about nothing real. That's what it is. That 6 weeks ago, when Luis Ortiz was allegedly the person for AJ as a replacement, they loved Luis Ortiz. And they thought it was a great fight. Wilder announces on his social media he fighting Luis Ortiz. Before the outcome of Joshua versus Ruiz, all of a sudden, Luis Ortiz a bum. These dudes is trapped. I don't know if y'all see that. There is no talking yourself out of that. Those things don't even make sense. You were great with Joshua fighting Luis Ortiz, but it's a horrific fight for Wilder because he already beat him. But going deeper, they said Luis Ortiz was cheated because Wilder was unfairly given extra time to recover. There is no way they can rationally talk their way out of this. So you believe Luis Ortiz was robbed of an opportunity of a rightful stoppage in round 7 and 8 or whatever by the doctors and the refs and shit. Oh, they gave him extra time. Now when Wilder wants to right that wrong, he's like, I ain't sick no more. I just knocked Dominic Brazil the fuck out. Got my weight up. I'm feeling good. You know, we need a fight. Let's go. You know, we're not playing Joshua's game. Now all of a sudden Luis Ortiz ain't been the same and he's slow and he's 1,000 years old. But he didn't have no birthday. He didn't have no birthday since he was the potential replacement for Joshua. And y'all said y'all liked that fight, but Luis Ortiz ducked Joshua. But now, because the fighter you didn't want to be able to fight him is fighting him. These dudes look suspect. I don't care who's a harder fight, Wilder or Ortiz. I told you, you're going to see change on the channel. Let's talk about the reality. Let's talk about Joshua versus Ruiz and Wilder versus Ortiz. I don't care about fantasy. Oh, yeah, Joshua versus David Tua. I don't care about Joshua versus David Tua, Joshua versus David Schwimmer, Dave Spade. I don't care. You know, David the statue. I don't care. Talk to me about something real. Talk about Danny. You're going to see them change on the channel. We bossed up. Bang on the whole game. I ain't give a fuck. Like, we doing different shit. I don't care. If it ain't real, because I'm telling you, I'm not a clout chaser. I ain't never had I get clout my own way. I don't need to piggyback off anybody to get clout. You ain't never known me for that. You ain't never seen me clout chasing, constantly bringing up other people. Yo, give me 1 second, yo.
Sports give kids lasting memories, and since you can't always be there with them, it's important to know they're in safe hands. Gain peace of mind by partnering with us. With coach and volunteer background screenings and abuse prevention training, we help keep kids safe.
Can y'all hear me? Hey, this shit is crazy. Can y'all hear me? Hello, can y'all? If y'all can hear me, hit the 5. Put the number 5. Look, YouTube got to get it together, bro. Look, they got the YouTube got the nerve to invite me to the creators. Look, they invited me up. You know, how you gonna invite me to the creator, the YouTube head space quarters or whatever? They invited me to it. How you gonna invite me to it? But I can't even I can't even do my stream in peace. It's funny. You know, I think I might find a problem though. I think YouTube is doing I think they're doing like upgrades or some bullshit. Hold on, cuz I'm doing something totally different. Ooh, that ain't it cheap. Hold on. Yo, can y'all still hear me? Type something, please. Type something. I can't, bro. I can't see it. Y'all can hear me. Someone type something. Oh man. All right. I think I figured out what. I think YouTube. Shout out to Icy. He finna find out why he light skinned. All right. Everything's good. Wow, that's crazy. We doing it different. I figure. I think YouTube's doing something. They're working on something, and it's because it's like this is insane. What happened to Blue Blood stream? Someone said it happened because it happened to me earlier today. I think there's a compatibility issue with my browser because I use Google Chrome, and I think there's a compatibility issue with that and whatever YouTube's doing. Like the two aren't, it's like when your iPhone needs an update, a software update. No, bro, listen, Icy. It's like an iOS update. It's this version of Google Chrome mixed with this version of YouTube. One of these motherfuckers need to update it because it's not bragging. You get what I'm saying? Because they do software updates on browsers too, and then these two aren't playing nice. At first, I thought it was like Eddie Hearns or somebody hacking, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because right now, I switched some things up, and we look to be good. Because it's like super weird, like just fucking up for no reason, like beyond fucking up. But anyway, yeah, I think it's a compatibility issue. YouTube might have updated something, but the browser is not compatible with that version or something. You know, it's not sending the signal. Anyway, let's get back on track. Listen, y'all gotta smash a like button. I can't see. Like I'm doing some. I had to jerry rig it, so I'm not looking. I don't get to look at everything. Like I'm not seeing. Normally I see a second monitor with my face and shit. I can only see one. Ollie the fourth. Twitter is overrun with, shout out to you for the super chat. Twitter is overrun with fanboys. Call a spade a spade. Wilder's becoming the A side. This is what happens when you speak before thinking. Hearn is backpedaling. Bro, listen. The thing, new media is untouchable, bro. The stuff we're saying is they can't combat it. They just said 6, 7 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, whatever it was, right?
This the real deal. This the real deal. This the real deal.
It's the real deal. They literally just rated the fight with Wilder. I mean, the fight with Joshua. And they rated Joshua and Luis Ortiz as saying that's the fight that they wanted. And then they said, oh, but Luis Ortiz was too scared. They said, oh, Luis Ortiz ducked. But now they're trying to make Luis Ortiz out to be a horrible fighter or a regressed fighter. How explain that? If Luis Ortiz, who hasn't fought since Gerald Miller failed a drug test, why were you okay with Joshua fighting Luis Ortiz and saying that's the fight you wanted as a replacement? But now, when the fighters both get a full training camp and Luis Ortiz already gave Wilder a competitive fight and a challenge, now all of a sudden Luis Ortiz is garbage and he's old and he's regressed and he's not the same. Explain that. I can't wait. Bro, these are damn near like loaded questions because I don't think there is a way to explain it. But if you've heard of a way, let me know. Bro, I'm destroying. I'm running through and we back. How come Luis Ortiz was a great fight as a Gerald Miller replacement with a short camp, but Wilder fighting him with the full camp when he's already gave Wilder a tough fight? And y'all, all this shit, bro, somewhere down the line, this stuff they say doesn't make sense. They say Wilder's garbage and he has no technique. So stylistically, shouldn't Luis Ortiz be another good fight because Luis Ortiz has technique and Wilder has no technique? Bro, everything that they've been saying has come to bite them. Everything they say has come to bite them because they talk too much, they say too much, and then now it doesn't add up. Wilder sucks, and he's windmill Wilder, and he punches crazy. So him being in there with a technical guy with power in both hands, a southpaw, who is already on wax, giving him a tough fight, shouldn't that be a good fight? You would rather see two tactical guys who are gonna, Joshua and Ortiz, who stylistically, people are gonna look to counter each other and shit like that, a bit more. So why would you hate this fight stylistically happening for a rematch, but you allegedly wanted Joshua to fight him when Miller failed a drug test? Beyond that, Joshua's fighting Ruiz with the 5-week camp. What's a more dangerous fight? Ruiz with the 5-week camp or Luis Ortiz with the from now to September camp, or however many weeks that is. Shout out to Chirac. You know, Joshua's initial opponent, Gerald Miller with the full camp or Luis Ortiz with the full camp. Stop playing. Come on, bro. It's over. It's over. It's over. So you would rather see, you think a more dangerous fight is Gerald Miller, who's never fought for a title with the full camp, than a guy who's already hurt Wilder with the full camp, and it's Luis Ortiz, who still nobody wants to fight. So, you know, this is the old media does the opposite. Wilder should be getting credit because no British fighter has found Luis Ortiz's, you know, pin or found a pin to fight Luis Ortiz before Wilder got to him too for part 2. Name the British fighter that was chomping at the bit that put their whole legacy on the line to fight Luis Ortiz. Name one British fighter who was pushing the line and said, I want to fight Ortiz. Joshua? I'm not talking about with I'm talking about full camp only. A regular fight. Joshua? No. Dillian White got ordered by the WBC? No. Daniel Dubois? No, he's not at that point. Joe Joyce, his last trainer said he needed 4 or 5 fights before that. Tyson Fury, he's fighting Tom Schwartz. Stop it, bro. I just named 5 British fighters, and none of them. Why, if Luis Ortiz, why didn't one of these other guys fight Luis Ortiz before Wilder got back to him? Especially when you have things like the WBC ordering Dillian White for the number 1 spot to fight him. It's over for old media. It's over. This stuff doesn't make sense. How come Joshua picked Gerald Miller instead of Luis Ortiz? So if you like the Luis Ortiz Joshua fight so much and you hate rematches, right? And you hate rematches, then why didn't Joshua pick him before Miller? Because Miller's the only one that failed a recent drug test to the point where it's unexplainable and he got his fight actually banned. Because Luis Ortiz, his fight was just rescheduled versus Wilder in his most recent failed drug test. So before Miller was selected, why didn't they select Luis Ortiz? Knock off Luis Ortiz before Wilder got to him again. Because Wilder was really pursuing Tyson Fury, who ran. Then he fought as mandatory. So how come Joshua, when he was supposed to fight in April or June 1st this week, how come he didn't knock off Luis Ortiz himself? So really Wilder deserves credit because nobody else stepped up to the plate with a big name and everything to lose to fight Luis Ortiz. Nobody. So he's willing to go through the fire again. Nobody else. Joe Joyce's trainer at the time, Abel Sanchez, said Joe Joyce wants to fight him in 5 fights. He needs more time. And he started boxing late. He's like 33, 30. Joe Joyce. So if anything, Wilder deserves props because no British fighter that, you know, all the top British fighters with names, because those are the most relevant guys outside of Wilder. The British heavyweights, none of them picked Luis Ortiz. They could have fought. Luis Ortiz has had, since Wilder, 3 fights. And not one of them was Dillian White. Dillian White could fight Oscar Rivas, Joseph Parker, Lucas Brown, a rematch with Derek Chisora. How come that rematch with Derek Chisora wasn't Luis Ortiz, which is what I called for? I have the videos up. You can't beat new media. It's over. I told you, I predicted this whole thing. I said, I bet you Dillian White and Eddie Hearn don't select Luis Ortiz for that December date. Boom. It's announced Derek Chisora, Dillian White Part 2. So if you didn't want to see a rematch, then why didn't Dillian White and Eddie Hearn select that for the Oscar Rivas fight or the Derek Chisora fight? Dillian White's last 2 fights. And then now they trying to be mad. Bro, it's over. This shit don't make sense. Stop it. They know it don't make sense. Like I said, how come Ortiz was good enough for Joshua 6 weeks ago? And this is allegedly what you wanted. You didn't want Ortiz Joshua for the last 3 years when me and Eagles Army wanted it. But when he has a short camp for $7 million, you want it. Now all of a sudden Luis Ortiz is a bum. Looking shaky, baby. Looking shaky, baby. All right, hot seat. Poe Dam. I like Ortiz dangerous, but we've seen him versus Wilder. So, what does that mean? You like Ortiz, and he's dangerous, so you've already admit that you like the guy, and he's dangerous. So why don't you want to see him versus Wilder? Because we've already seen it. You're in the hot seat. Poe Dam, why? Since you like Ortiz and you know you're admitting he's dangerous, then why don't you want to see the rematch? Hot seat. Watch this. Watch how I fry this dude to a fricassee. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. We're not showing no mercy. 8 seconds. You like Ortiz, you admit that, and you admit he's dangerous. Why? Because I've seen it. I ain't seen AJ versus Wilder, a more meaningful fight for all the belts. Something that ain't happened for a long time. But we've been crying about that since 2000, New Media, Eagles Army. And guess what? You about to go into the fryer because explain Dillian White versus Derek Chisora Part 2. Why did that happen in December? Since we've seen it. So you don't like fights that we've seen. Dillian White already held a win over Derek Chisora, and then he came back and knocked him out. Why did we see that? Why did Rematch Room give us that rematch? You're up. Which in the UK wasn't a big fight for Americans, which is a huge market. Wilder just spun, turned Dominic Breazeale into a starfish. So why do we have to watch Dillian White versus Derek Chisora? Why weren't you complaining about that? That was a rematch we already seen. Yeah, but AJ is free after the Ruiz fight. Why not wait till the outcome of the fight? Block him. You didn't answer my question. Don't care what you talking about. Thank you for playing. I knew he was a rat. Nope. You see how he just skipped over everything I said? I said, why did we watch Derek Chisora, Dillian White 2? Oh, yeah, but AJ. We're not even talking about AJ. Why did we watch? See? Why did we watch Derek Chisora, Dillian White 2? And he just skipped over everything I said and then started talking about his own thing. Nope, don't work over here. This is easy. Who next? Who next? If you're all about non-rematches, why do we have to watch Dillian White, Derek Chisora? I promise you, Ortiz. Put it this way. Ortiz versus Wilder is going on American pay-per-view. They wouldn't dare put Dillian White, Derek Chisora on American pay-per-view. That's why I was on Showtime. They wouldn't dare put that at no $75 price point. They wouldn't, because they know it would go double wood in America. Who next? Let's go. I told you, everything, I'm battling everything. Doghouse rules. Shout out to DMV. Does Wilder really need to fight again this year? Oh, yeah, he got this momentum. He's proven a point. Why not? Why not keep that momentum going? Next question. Yeah, see, Real Brother's already on it. He said the Wilder's flame is hot. Yeah, bring him right back. See, these dudes are old media. Is just, I told you, it's looking like it's been over for him. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he had a stagnant year after he fought Jesus Cuellar. He didn't really fight again. Wilder just fought and took no punishment really in 2 weeks ago, and they've already announced his next fight. That's some UFC type of schedule. You know what I'm saying? They talking about him fighting in September. He just fought as a heavyweight champion. So all of a sudden, all the people are like, oh yeah, man, Gervonta needs to go to DAZN because he's not active enough. He's fighting one time a year. Now Wilder just fought in May, and he's already lined up for September against a guy who gave him a tough fight, and they mad at the activity because they don't like that. So I thought you like active fighters. I thought you like how Eddie Hearn's keeping Tevin Farmer busy, but he's keeping Tevin Farmer busy, not with the fights that Tevin Farmer, the unifications that he wants, or the ones that the fans want. He's staying busy against guys that a lot of people haven't heard of, opposite him. These dudes look crazy. I told you. Now all of a sudden they don't care about activity. Wilder just fought May 18th or whatever. Now he's already has his fight scheduled for 3 months out. Now they still mad. Canelo fighting in May and September. Wilder's fighting in May and September. And then they talking about him fighting Adam Kanowski possibly this year too. This is what they fear, bro. They see now the plan's starting to come into. Hey, I gotta put this fan on. Sorry. The bottom line is fear. Is fear. They see the plan coming into fruition, and they see that Joshua's losing his star power. He's losing his A-side leverage that he so-called had. You know what I'm saying? That's what this really boils down to. They are terrified. The Man fans are terrified. They are absolutely livid because now the plan is starting to take shape. Wilder has the ability to keep growing, to keep trying to go viral. If he keeps, his power keeps showing up and he keeps winning and doing spin moves after he knocks people out, shit like that. Joshua, who is he going to fight? Especially if Wilder knocks out Luis Ortiz again. Who's Joshua going to fight that impresses us after Ruiz? If he gets past Ruiz. If he looks impressive versus Ruiz. Where there's no controversy. Who's Joshua going to fight? He don't have no American fights. Because Al Heyman controls all the American fighters. The people who are building name, F.A. Ajagba, Adam Kaunowski, Chris Arreola, Luis Ortiz, Wilder, Joe Joyce, all the people that have American profiles that have been on American cards and, they've started building. Al Heyman controls all of them. He said Philip Ergovich. Yeah. Who just fought a guy that Charles Martin just fought. Man, Al Heyman playing monster chess, bro. And y'all see it. That's why they scared and mad and, coming up with all this bullshit. Luis Ortiz was great. Couple weeks ago, Ortiz was a great option that they wanted as a replacement to Miller. Now Luis Ortiz is old and trash. And okay. Damn, man. I didn't think Old Media would go out like this. They not even going out without a fight. Meanwhile, Joshua's fighting this weekend and is being overshadowed because we talking about Wilder again. Meanwhile, Joshua's fighting on an app that he's not tied to again. Meanwhile, it's up in the air if they'll even release the Joshua Ruiz numbers. Just like they didn't release the Joshua Povetkin numbers. But Joshua is supposed to be the big, the big star. His American debut. Let's see if they release the numbers. Again. It's looking grim. And the funny thing is Wilder's starting to get. It's not as bad, so don't take this out of context, but he's starting to get a bit of that Floyd Mayweather hate, that that hate that you could just taste it. You could just taste that it's hate because it's so tasteless, like, distasteful, I guess is a better word. Everybody go, you could just taste the hate. He getting just different, just stupid, radical hate that don't even make sense, So you were loving AJ versus Gerald Miller or AJ versus Andy Ruiz with the 5-week camp, but you hate the Luis Ortiz fight. And Luis Ortiz was proven to give him a tough fight. And a lot of you guys said Luis Ortiz was robbed of, the chance to stop him and the New York bought Wilder time, but now all of a sudden you hate it. It's just it's too many inconsistencies. Y'all can't really survive like this in this climate. You know, all of a sudden Luis Ortiz is a bum. 6 weeks ago when Joshua was trying to fight him for $7 million, he was the best possible option for Josh. That's what they were saying in the comments. Now all of a sudden Luis Ortiz is a bum and been there, done it. You know. Stop. But he's starting to get that Floyd Mayweather type of hate that just is senseless, doesn't really make sense. It's just like, wow, where does that come? Because once again, we're gonna see if Wilder does decent pay-per-view numbers with this momentum that he has, or good pay-per-view numbers with this momentum that he has, it's gonna be like all that bullshit y'all saying to hate. He keeps elevating. Like this is exactly what happened with Floyd Mayweather. Errol Spence is getting that same type of hate. I told you. Notice they're all black fighters. Let's just put it there. Yeah. Notice the Charlos get the hate like that. Broner gets the hate like that. Pacquiao been done lied and all types of shit. You don't see Pacquiao getting this level of hate from everybody, you know. But we already know what it is, you know. And AJ's not getting as much hate because he act like, you know, he act like Braxton Hartnebrig, P. Hartnebrig, and because he's tied to Eddie Hearn. If AJ was with Al Heyman, he'd be getting treated. You still a nigga in a coop. You would be getting treated like everybody else, but you tied to that white man with blue eyes, so they're gonna treat you a little bit better, at least for now. I hope they do a trade in places. I hope AJ gets to a point in his career where he got to switch sides and then link up with Al Heyman. He gonna get the same fucking hate. I see how this shit works, bro. Just like you see how they disregarded Pacquiao, not even black. He not even black. He was with Bob Arum, white Jewish man, and everybody loved Pacquiao. Oh yeah, he's great. Fights for his country. Fights for the fans. Yeah. Right. He teamed up with Al Heyman. Now, oh, he's done. He's seen better days. You know, oh, who cares about Pacquiao Thurman? Oh, okay. Predictable. But like I said, we got our own drip. We got our own wave. New media. Y'all know what it is. And this is the thing. I'm telling y'all. Y'all can believe me. Don't believe me. I don't really care. You can't win this game. If we got the voice of the people, the voice of the streets, we make this shit hot. We bring women to my channel. Look how many women that I bring to the game. There's a lot of channels. They don't bring no females to boxing. And I'm not saying like I made them boxing fans, but they come for the chat, the entertainment. You go to a lot of pages, there are no females barely. You know what I'm saying? We made that fashionable. So, like Tupac said, he said, I told Biggie, give something to the radio. Make songs for the bitches. He said, because niggas like what the bitches listening to. So you make a song for the radio, bro. I'm showing you the game. Man, we made it hot in these streets. We got this shit on lock. So, you know it's a party if I'm at the fight. That's just what it is. You know I'm going to do my best to give exposure to the fighters and to the card and live stream. You know I work hard, period. So let's see Joshua fly out UK media and then them make Joshua hot. I can't wait to see this. Because I'm going to be at Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. That's in my state. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be there. So, where I'm not going to be is Joshua versus Ruiz, because he tried to do some slick shit on my channel, which I already talked about. So, I'm going to always do my best job to promote fights. I don't have a problem with the Luis Ortiz fight. Now everyone wants to be all noble. Oh, it's about the best versus the best. It was about the best versus the best last year. But Eddie Hearn and Joshua kept playing games. Now karma has come back to haunt them. That's what this is about. That's what it is. Karma. Karma has come. Karma comes for everybody. Be mindful what you put out in the universe. Joshua and them wanted to play games. They thought they thought they could control the board and everybody was going to come groveling at, Prince AJ. Everybody was just, going to be at his beck and call. Wilder, his team, and I told you this was a good plan when I first heard the news. They had a genius plan to team up with Frank Warren, at least for the first fight, fighting Tyson Fury, because that was the next best consolation prize to Wilder Fury. And it did wonders for his career. I told you, Wilder knocking out Brazil was dope. It was a dope knockout, but it wasn't any more like detrimental. It wasn't his deadliest knockout. But the timing was right. People are paying attention to Wilder. Now he's carrying that Dominic Brazil momentum. And 3 months later, this is all by design. He's carrying that Dominic Brazil momentum. People are still talking about that. That went viral, and he's coming back in 3 months. You notice this? Canelo fought at the beginning of May. Nobody's talking about Canelo at all. Name one Canelo video you've seen from a popular channel with 100,000 subs or more. Send me the link. Right now, don't name drop someone. Send me the link. Send link. Canelo just beat Jacobs, right? Canelo just beat Jacobs. He fought in the same month as Wilder. He's supposed to be the biggest star in boxing. Name one person that has 100,000 subs on YouTube and send me the link of the video that they put where they're talking about Canelo. Who's talking about Canelo right now? Meanwhile, Wilder fought in the same month, and people are still talking about it. They're talking about him fighting Luis Ortiz, still talking about the knockout, talking about Joshua and Wilder. Some form of talking about Dillian White and Wilder. In some form or fashion, they still talking about his name. 78 did an interview with him. Other channels are talking about the Wilder-Luis Ortiz news. It's a new change, bro. It's a new day. It's a new change. New media. I didn't know you like to get wet, though. It's a changing of the guard. I don't know if Canelo's going to stay the biggest star for much longer. I don't know if Joshua is, the A side. This shit is getting real blurry all of a sudden. It's looking like it's up for grabs and up for the taking. Wilder's well on his way. Errol Spence is well on his way. And people can't do nothing but celebrate and let those black men, Black Americans, the black channels, do whatever they're destined to do, because it looks like they're well on their way to growing star power. And I know it makes you mad. I know this hurts, Sarah called to John. I know it hurts you. I know it hurts that new media got behind these movements and gave y'all prime coverage and developed rapport and relationship with these guys and always provided fair coverage. And, like Joshua, he's in New York right now. All them coon channels that live in America that always side with Eddie Hearn, always side with Joshua, where they're exclusive. He in America. He been in America from the jump. Where's your cosign from Mr. Joshua? Oh, that's right. He don't give a fuck about you. You see? You doing all this I don't work for free. I don't work for free. But y'all doing a lot of cooning and a lot of dumb shit. Not just coon channels, but a lot of the channels. AJ been in America his whole camp. He ain't doing shit for you. He ain't giving you no exclusive drops, no exclusive looks. He ain't letting you know, hitting you with the alley-oop or the drop. Hey, I'm fighting Andy Ruiz. The news comes out in 5 hours, so be ready. He ain't doing that to you. But, there are a lot of people, the black channels and shit. And Wilder is showing love to them. My channel, 78, Blue, etc. Cold game. And Wilder's star power is growing. And it's just what it is. Now you have Eddie Hearn admitting on camera that Wilder, his profile jumped. It's so funny. You said nobody cares and nobody. Look, just last year he was saying nobody knows Wilder in New York. Now he in New York talking about Wilder's profile jumping. It's glorious. Listen.
You like him or you don't? Is that you don't believe?
Listen.
To capture the American market, other than obviously success.
Seconds out video.
Personality-wise, are you doing anything to contrast what Wilder and Fury are doing here? All this back and forth with Joshua began. William Hague hits all this back and forth with Joshua. He's gone a long way to increase that. Twofold question: are you doing anything to contrast what Wilder and Fury are doing here to make Joshua a name?
Joshua, I mean, I think even you know him well enough to know he ain't going to play no games by publicity stunts and saying things that he don't believe in and trying to create hype. I don't mind if he does, by the way, but that's not him. He's the ultimate role model. He does exactly what he wants.
He said Joshua is the ultimate role model for who? That motherfucker gave me a copyright strike. He ain't my role model. We don't condone that. Who's he the role model for? What are we talking about? He said he's the ultimate role model. Okay.
Wants to do. He says exactly what he wants to say, and what you see is what you get. He ain't talking about killing people.
He said he ain't talking about killing people. But guess what? Wilder is. And he's unapologetic about it, and he's going viral from it. So it's that role model for snitches. So yeah, Wilder's talking about killing people, but he's also building hype and getting people to talk about his fight. So he's like, Joshua, I don't mind if he does do the theatrics. That's what Eddie Hearn. He wish he had a Wilder. I'm telling you.
Talking about giving his money away to charity. There's no publicity stunts. You like him or you don't like him, no problem. You make your own, but what you see is real.
He said you like him or you don't like him, it's no problem.
In terms of Joshua's Wilder's stock, I would say in the last year it has gone up considerably. I think through the Fury performance it probably dipped a little bit, but the Brazil performance was really good.
Stop. Hey, bro, they not fucking with new media. I don't give a fuck. You can put whatever. Bet your life on it. Not fucking with me, dog. We could bet whatever. He's in a New York rooftop after being in New York last year saying nobody knows Wilder. Oh, yeah, Wilder in the last year, his profile has grown considerably. Considerably. Sad. Eddie's now saying he's grown considerably. He said, I believe his stock dipped a bit after the Tyson Fury fight. Boy, if you don't, his stock dipped a little bit, then why were people paying such close attention to the Dominic Brazil fight? You know that's not true. Eddie. He said Wilder's stock dipped after he got a draw. Why would he almost knocked Tyson Fury into the crossroads with Bone Thugs and Harmony. How did his stock dip? Come on, Eddie. Come on, Eddie. Eddie. What have you done for boxing lately? Stop, bro. He said I think his stock dipped after the Tyson Fury. Bro, stop it. You don't believe that. Because, like I said, why did so many people pay attention? Why did so many people pay attention to the Brazil fight if his stock had dropped? Because that was his very next fight after Fury. Eddie, what have you done for boxing lately? Yeah. And then, like I said, bro, it's just too many ways to slice. I'm like a Ginsu, man. Too many ways to slice and dice this. Last year, Eddie was in New York. He was in New York saying, oh, yeah, who's Deontay Wilder? Do you know him? Do you know him? Oh. Right? Now you in New York saying, oh, his profile is growing considerably. You know, I think it dipped after the Fury fight. False. More people knew about him. People were talking about Fury's the Undertaker because Wilder sent him to the movie Flatliners. Right? That's why they were paying attention to the Brazil fight. And he's like, oh, the Brazil fight was incredible. Bro, When do you ever see me have to eat my words like that? Where I just said something, nobody knows Wilder, and then 6 months time, I'm saying, oh, his profile has grown considerably. You know, he said, oh yeah, they're not doing no ticket sales. Bro, Eddie Hearn should stop doing some of these interviews. He's not making any fans with the American media and the American fans. You just said his profile's grown considerably, but you're trying to mock him and said he only sold 6,000 tickets. 6,000 tickets. Right? Which one is it, Ed? He sold 6,000 tickets, or his profile's grown considerably? How are you roasting a man for growing his brand in a year, but then you're also slandering him, saying his fight sold 6,000 tickets, and you were, in Tokyo or wherever Inui fought, not even at the fight. I was at the fight, and you were at the Super 6 shit with Inoue, right? It's just like this. Joshua is too all over the place. That's just what it is. It is far too all over the place. There's no bouncing back from this. We remember everything. Where'd you get 6,000 tickets from? Look. 6,000 tickets, and I'm there. Look. Yeah, those are people. 6,000 tickets. Look. And I'm there. This is I took pictures from different angles. Look how small the ring is. Look how many people are there. Look. They said sections were all blocked off. Look, those are people. Really? So his profile has increased considerably. You said he had low ticket sales. You said the Tyson Fury is not going to do good on pay-per-view. The fight with Wilder. You said, oh, if AJ only sold $1 million worth of tickets in 30 minutes, he would pass out. But now you're saying his profile has jumped up immensely. You said Wilder doesn't. He's only worth what you said, $15 million, and he already agreed to that. So you're not raising the price. Sign the contract, big boy. April 13th. This is sad, bro. The damage control level is sad because, I don't think anyone believes it at this point. And there's not really a way to navigate away from it. Block crossfade equalizer. We about to equalize your ass like Denzel. Block him. They desperate, bro. Bow. Icy. The other thing is this puts Joshua in the pickle because for the rest of the week, since Wilder has announced and media, Mike Coppinger and LA Times, they're all reporting this as well. I've reported it. Since Wilder announced that he's fighting a whole ass other person, there's really no reason for Joshua to constantly bring up Wilder's name. So for the rest of the week, he should probably focus on Andy Ruiz. And if he doesn't, this is a double clout chase. On top of Hearn saying initially 10,000 Brits. I heard him say 12,000, 10,000, and then he said now he's saying 8. Now he's saying only 7. Bro, whatever. That's what I'm saying. It's just too all over the place. That's what it is. Oh, 50 mil, I'll take the fight tomorrow. Tell his team I'll take it tomorrow. Here's 50 mil. No. Do you want to fight in the UK? You want to fight in the USA? No. The thing is, right? All right, bro. Now you fighting in America. He said the man is a pathological liar. This shit is funny. They need to put him in a Jim Carrey liar movie. I can't lie. Like, it's sad, bro. And I don't think they expected this much resistance. They thought, a couple small YouTubers. Eddie Hearn reminds me of the people from Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, I used to love that cartoon. Scooby-Doo mysteries. I love a good mystery. I just like puzzles and riddles and mystery. I like enigmas. I used to love that show. Is the bad guy at the end, he ripped the beast mask off, or whoever he's pretending to be, the gorilla mask off. And he was like, nah. Once he gets caught, like Professor Jordan? Yeah, I did it. And I would have got away with it if it weren't for you mangy kids. That's Eddie Hearn. That's what he reminds me of. It's like this scary ass zombie mask. Eddie Hearns? Yeah, it's me. Check your bang. And I would have got away with it if it weren't for you mangy kids. That's Eddie Hearns right there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't expect this. He would have got away with it if it wasn't for us mangy new media. He didn't expect this. He didn't expect people, because I'm telling you, them online comments could throw you for a loop. Them online comments, because everyone's like, things change in boxing, quickly. A year ago, it was fuck Wilder, chicken legs, chicken little, sucks. He can't sell out his own backyard. Who's he fight? Bum squat. But you're seeing that dry up, that well dry up, because now it's getting to the point that people are still trying to say it, old media people, but nobody gives a fuck about that, because Wilder's is starting to transcend and break boundaries and go viral. So you just look stupid saying the shit. That's like, let's say Warren Buffett starts a restaurant or a business. Let's say he starts a little business. And he only has a little bit of money. And I'm like, oh, look at broke ass Warren Buffett. Then he turns that business to a second business. Now he has 2 businesses in town. Oh, man, he's not doing that well. He got a little, stuff. And then he starts getting into his investment shit. Coca-Cola, See's Candy, all the, businesses he's affiliated with. And he starts bubbling to the Warren Buffett we know now, the billionaire Buffett. You look stupid. You going to still call him broke-ass Warren because you used to call him that when he had the one shop in town? Because his shop was the only shop not doing it. You get what I'm saying? See, what I'm saying is this. Success is the best revenge. Frank Sinatra told you that. Says the best revenge is massive success. But what I'm also saying is this, is the more you succeed, the more the haters have to adapt. They got to change the way they hate. It's happened to me. When I first started on this platform, I didn't get that many views. I'm a new channel. What can I say? They say, oh, look at you. Nobody gives a fuck with you. Anytime they didn't agree with my video, say, look at you. You only got 500 views. Because it was hard. When I first started, it was very hard to get views, as a new channel. It's the algorithm has changed and stuff. Now you can get decent views or cool views being a new channel if you put in some work. But when I started, it was hard. I have like 32 views at the end of the day. 500, like real low numbers. That's what they use. They say, stupid ass. Nobody gives a fuck what you said. That's why you only got 32 views. That's why you got 500 views. But as I progressed and stuck with it, you think they could use views against me now? Of course not. Now they switch the way they hate. They say, oh, ego's a view whore. This is clickbait. Oh, he's biased. They switch to something else. Because they can no longer use you're not getting views. They can no longer, oh, you broke ass, you live with mom, you broke fucker, and all that shit. They can't use that now. And they know they can't use that. They see me traveling, see me moving about freely, working, doing videos when I want, waking up when I want. You don't really know, you don't, see me in my personal life, but you see me do video vampire stream. If I had a job, you think I'd be doing some fucking vampire stream if I worked at fucking Denny's? No, of course I couldn't, because I would have to wake up and be on a schedule. I make my own schedule. So they got to switch the way they hate. That's what it is. That's what's happening with Wilder. it's getting to that point where the old shit that they were saying to hate on him, bum squad. Okay, his resume keeps improving. You know, he already fought Bermain twice, champion, took the belt off him. Fought Luis Ortiz, about to fight Luis Ortiz again, undefeated Ortiz. You know, once beaten Ortiz. Tyson Fury, undefeated. It's getting to that point. They're not going, fucking, he sucks, and Windmill Wilder. You know, nobody knows his name in America. That's why they switching it. They can't say, how would Eddie Hearn look if he said no one knows his name in America right now when he did 10 million on CBS Twitter? I'm telling you, the more you elevate, the more you succeed, they got to switch the way they hate. You know, and they see it. It's coming crashing down for Joshua. Listen, I'm up here talking about other shit. I'm not even talking about the Ruiz fight like that. Ego like Floyd with it. Facts. He just work when he want to work. Sometimes he train at 3 a.m., sometimes 9 a.m., sometimes 5 p.m. Yep. Sometimes the vampire stream. Sometimes I take my ass to sleep. We putting on media to sleep. So, yeah, man. And the thing with old media they don't understand is this. You don't have the keys anymore. You don't have the power. Bro, I'll tell you if some shit's weak, if it's dud, or whatever. I don't have no reason to lie. So when I start covering all these fights, you gonna see. Because I'm going to let you into my world. That's why I say it's of benefit for any promoter to deal with my channel. Because I'm giving exposure to your event. That's just what it is. So if I apply for credential for something like Canelo Jacobs and they don't give it to me, okay. Still going to talk about the fight. Still watch it. I'm still a boxing fan. But it's beyond that. We growing too big. Y'all seen the super chats we did from not going. That could be, that could be every fight week. We about to turn up on them. I promise you that. So I'm just telling you, buckle up. It's going to be a crazy summer, surgical summer. You know, all these people, who wants to see Wilder versus Luis Ortiz? But guess what? I'm covering it. So if you come to my channel, then you're going to get coverage for it. So you might as well unsubscribe now. Because I like it. And I like what it represents. You got a black man in America, was never given anything, came out the trenches, out the mud, didn't sign the DAZN $100 million deal, got backlash for it, got ostracized, got played by Joshua and Eddie Hearns, got played by Tyson Fury, and he's still as an underdog plowing forward. It's like that's you got to understand life is tough. Life is real tough. A lot of these situations, if you're not built right, like if you're a panicky person or something, a lot of these will make some people crumble. Think about it. Started boxing late. You got 40 fights, and Joshua's like, oh, look at me, I have 20 fights, because of the way you came up. You came up in a market where they promoted you right in the UK, etc. Everyone has a different journey. Feeling like you beat Tyson Fury, but you got scored a draw. Then you want to prove to the world you can beat him again, and then he skips out and dodges the rematch. Feeling like you want to beat Povetkin to prove your worth. He fails a drug test. You want to fight Adam Warwarski. He fails a drug test. That was your hometown fight. You want to look impressive during that. He fails a drug test. You're supposed to fight Luis Ortiz and pay Bermain step-aside money. He fails a drug test. Wilder's been through the ringer. So, him as a black man and American and an underdog, I relate to his story. You feel what I'm saying? Because I always like a good underdog story. And that's what Wilder is. Criticism, chicken legs and shit. Oh, why don't you take the 100 million, you fucking idiot? Why don't you take 12.5? That's 7 times. Wilder's beating the system. I loved it. I love it. I love seeing a black man beat the system. Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, Wilder, that shit's fun and it's funny because it don't always happen that way. You know, as a minority, black and brown, there's a lot of situations that we're under where some people don't make it out the hood. You know, they get crossed up and slanging or hanging with the wrong crowd, get shot at, get put in prison, get pinched, you know, motherfuckers snitch. You know, there's a lot that goes on. Genocide, you know, suicide, you know, just different shit. Health problems, diabetes, lupus, sarcoidosis, you know what I'm saying? And some of those things are more prevalent in the black, like, you know, sickle cell, sarcoidosis, lupus. Some of those things are more prevalent in African Americans or in minorities, diabetes and shit, you know, based on studies. You know, the South still has slavery. I'm not slavery, like racism, you know, places you really, if you black, you know, you can't go. If you Mexican, you don't want to go. Shit like that. So I love when I see someone beat the system. And I like Luis Ortiz too. Same thing. Look at Cuba. You know, look at how things are set up. He's trying to take care of his daughter. Wilder's trying to take care of his daughter. I like that. I like Andy Ruiz getting the opportunity. Listen, I got a soft spot. What can I say? I like a good underdog story. You know, and I like stories in general. I've always liked stories since I was a little boy. That's why I think they should do more to bios for the fighters and stuff. I don't really relate to Joshua. Like when I hear him talk and see the things he said, I don't relate to it. I'm just being real with you. I don't relate to him. You know, snitching on my page and stuff. I don't relate to that. Certain attitude. I'm just telling you. I'm just being real as fuck. I don't relate to it. Dominic Brazil, I didn't really relate to him. Y'all motherfuckers saying that I look like Brazil and shit, but I don't relate to him though. You know, oh yeah, I couldn't understand Wilder. Got to get my urban diction. I don't know. That wasn't funny to me. Like I didn't really relate to that. Like I don't know. You just seemed kind of like squared, like stuck up. You know what I'm saying? I don't like uppity people, to be honest. I'm just being real. I don't like uppity people. People that because we all come from, like, I don't care how famous you are. A lot of people come from humble beginnings. Like, see, that's why I'm good. Like Pac said, I can go anywhere my heart takes me. Hood, I'll be in the barrio. I'll be in a nice neighborhood, a middle class neighborhood. I'll be good wherever, bro. I can go wherever my heart takes me. Because I always respect the locals, you know, try to do right by the people. People's champ shit, you know. I know my place. You know, I don't ever just be tripping out and shit like that. Try to support local business, you know. Do it the Nipsey Hussle way. Get back to my people. Get back to the people. Pay it forward. Be a good soul. Be remembered for something. Stand for something. So I can't relate. If you don't have someone like Joshua, he has a lot of influence, you know. He ain't said shit about Barry Hearn and that slave shit. You a black man. You a black man. And someone you work with, you have no words for that. Dillian White had no words for it. He laughing. How's that funny? Like, that literally has nothing to do with boxing. Why are we talking about that? Why are we talking about the slave trade? Don't you think that's a poor, distasteful example? I can't relate to these things. You know, Spencer Farron backing it up. I can't relate to these motherfuckers, bro. And I used to live in England. I can't. Give me something. Give me something to value. Give me something. Show me what you about. Show me what you about as a person. Yeah, I tell you all the time, before this boxing shit, if y'all ever think it's shit, you know, like people want to run up or, you know, whatever happens, whatever the Lord puts in my path, I'm a man before any of this boxing shit. I'm a human before any of this boxing shit. Always remember that. You know? That's it. So, yeah, Joshua's approach to the game, I don't know. It just feels. It just feels. He said they happy to be slaves. Hey, yo, wildin', bro. He said they happy. I'm done, bro. He said they happy to be slaves. Hey, yo, wildin', bro. Give me something, you know. I respect that. That's why, like, when I look at Muhammad Ali. This is why he's so iconic. Yes, the fighter's great too, but I fuck with Ali on a different level because I think he was a graceful, well-spirited, good human, a black man, not unapologetic, spoke his mind. You know, I feel like, I don't know, man. Y'all got me ready to go deep. I just feel like my mom, she's strong. My dad's strong. I grew up around that, and my parents are still married. Like, I can't. This is what I've been around my whole life, so I can't understand weak-minded shit. I don't understand fear. I don't understand insecurities like that. I don't understand how you could allow people to treat you a certain way and have nothing to say. I can't see it. I've never been around that, you know. My brother's strong. My brother's a cop, you know. My sister's strong. My sister, she got hit by a car when we were kids. And my parents were out of town. My brother didn't even have a license, had to take her to the hospital. Like, I've been around strength. Situations that people don't, you know, don't do too well, you know. They got some screws loose or feel a type of way. So I can't, if you don't stand for nothing, I can't really relate. I don't care how successful I get, how much money I get, how well known I get in the boxing community. You got to be something. You got to stand for Ali, you know, whoever you are. There's a lot of, I don't know, just powerful people that I look up to. Like Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's definitely one of them. Stood for something. He wanted to train who the fuck he wanted to train, and he was willing to fight for that. And he had a gym in the Bay. Bay shit, bro. I told you, we move different, bro. You know how many great people have graced this Bay Area? Either lived here, set up shop. Bruce Lee. You know, hustlers. Felix Mitchell. Black Panthers. Independent hustlers. Master P set up shop here. E40. Tupac, he told you. I learned the game from the Bay. I always throw it back to the Bay. Take a ride through my block. Hey. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't me. You know, I wouldn't be me if I got behind this mic, got a little clout, got a little fame, and switch up on people. You know, I don't ever want to be that. I don't ever want to be the person where, you know, I get to a certain level and then people say, oh, that's not the ego I know. I grew up with him. He was nothing like that. But when a lot of people get fame, they lose themselves in the fame. That's not going to happen. I'm still, you know, I'm still going to be me. Same OG. That's how I feel. So a lot of people switch up and change. Like Joshua want to fight. Somebody was heckling him when Miller pushed you. Just peep the setup. Miller pushed you, talking shit about your mum. You jump in the crowd to fight somebody heckling you or to try to run up on them. But you didn't run up on 317-pound Miller like that. You pushed it and just accepted it. That's weird. That's weird. You sent me a copyright strike, but Miller can push you, and you sent me a copyright? That's weird to me. Oh, yeah, Mac Dre for sure. We both from the 707 anyway. I'm not from Vallejo, though, but, you know, next city over. That's weird. Miller's pushing you and talking crazy, you know, saying ass juice and I'm going to take your mom out and all this stuff. And you a English muffin and you on twos, testosterone, you know, TRT and all this shit. Exemptions. But you jumping in the crowd to fight somebody else. But you 6'6" and a white man, Barry Herm, is making inappropriate comments and you don't have nothing to say. Like, oh yeah, You know, that's weird. Somebody heckling you pisses you off more than a white man with blue eyes calling you a slave. You know, or even making any comparison to anything in boxing to do with slave trade. That tells you what they feel about. Here's what they think about you, as Ice Cube would say. That's another one of my, iconic people that I look up to. Ice Cube, he stood for something. Listen to his albums: Lethal Injection, Predator, The Lynch Mob, America Most Wanted, NWA. I can only fuck with people like that on a personal tip. Like people that represent something, there's subject matter into what they do. You dig? But Ice Cube told you, here's what they think about you. They treating you like cattle. When you get knocked off, they gonna, focus in on Josh Kelly or whoever the fuck happens to be next. So, yeah, to sum it up, I fuck with Wilder. I fuck with the movement. I fuck with what he had to go through. He did, man, I told you. My friend, he just had a daughter, and she had some difficulties. You know what I'm saying? With her birth or whatever. Like, she has like real bad lungs and stuff. Wilder started boxing for his daughter from spina bifida. So it's easy to get on the internet and say, oh, chicken legs and shit. And, oh, you suck and bum squad. People aren't even human anymore. You know what I mean? They don't even act human anymore. This man started boxing for the right reason. Family. Family first, motherfucker. But people, they so caught up in their feelings and, yeah, Joshua, blah, 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 and Wilder. They don't even like, people don't even look at death the same. People just make fun, memes and shit. Prince died, I don't joke about that type of stuff. So, yeah, I just, like I said, I respect Wilder as a fuck the boxing shit. I respect him as a man. And, if I respect you as a man, you good in my book. The boxing shit's cool. He's a beast with that. Power's crazy, but respect him as a man. So I will support. So get the fuck off my page. If you don't, oh, you're supposed to be neutral. Fuck you. I do what I want. You do what you want. I do what I want. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. No, you ain't gonna tell me who the fuck. Listen, these motherfuckers got it twisted. You got me all the way fucked up. Real talk. Ego Valley, Return of the Dawn, Still I Rise, motherfucker. Outlaw. Y'all got me all the way fucked up. If you ever think for a minute you don't put no, you don't contribute, you're not a writer for me, you didn't help my brand, you didn't want to see me even succeed, and you think you gonna tell me what fights to cover and who to spend my money to give exposure to, fuck you. Don't watch my shit. I don't need you. I don't want you. I don't need you. Bay Area shit. 707, say it backwards, bitch. I run a tight ship. Don't care what y'all talking about. Deal with it. Yeah, oh, ego, be humble. Fuck that. I'm going to do what I want. You do what you want. Life is short. You do what you want. I'm going to do what I want. I respect Wilder as a human. I respect him as a man, as a beast when it comes to fighting. So I will spend my money to try to give coverage. It's like when I spent my money that I earned to go from Spence Garcia in Texas for 1 day and spent 2 days in Brooklyn and spent God knows how much I spent on a hotel last minute and a round trip flight from, Texas to New York and then back to Cali. Had to wait at a layover in Milwaukee on the way back to Cali. It's my money. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I do what I want. You do what you want. Don't watch my shit. That's cool. We could do it like that. But I'm going to pay attention. Like, y'all stupid, bro. Some of y'all are stupid. Jordan Peele said he wanted to put people of color in his movies, and motherfuckers got mad. Don't watch his shit then. If it's good and the previews look good, I'm going to go watch it. Fuck y'all. Motherfuckers mad because Lil Nas X got a Wrangler deal. Fuck y'all. I might fuck around and buy some Wranglers just to support. Some of y'all don't even care about culture and shit. Y'all don't even care about shit. You mad because that little kid got a Wrangler deal. Fuck you. Don't buy the shit. Kaepernick's taking knees and Nike endorses him. I'm burning Nikes. You a dumb. You about a dumb son of the Dumb son of a bitch. You're gonna buy shoes you already paid for, or you're gonna burn shoes you already paid for, because this motherfucker Kaepernick taking the knee. You stupid. You really, really stupid. What did Antoine Dodson say? You are so dumb. Y'all motherfuckers is stupid. All you bigots and all that is stupid. You pay $80 for some shoes and then you're gonna burn them because he's peacefully protesting. But then got an opinion on Gucci wearing blackface. Oh, I don't see what's wrong with it. Man, shut up. You know, all this fake outrage. Listen, I'm gonna be a leader. I don't care what y'all do. To each his own. I respect everybody, but you can't tell me what to support and to put my money in. Like, I don't tell y'all what stocks to buy. You get what I'm saying? If you want to invest in, and go to Acorn and invest in certain stocks, I don't tell y'all what to do. So don't tell me what the fuck to do. Oh, why are you talking about AJ? I'm going to talk about every fucking day for the rest of the year if I want. Oh, why are you going to Wilder Fury? Why? Who cares? This fight sucks. It sucks to you. I like it. Move on. Run along. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with this world. Y'all care more about Cardi B's relationship. Your relationship fucked up. Fuck you talking about her relationship for? You care about Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thomas. Your shit fucked up worse. At least they rich. Yo ass broke and getting cheated on. Dumbass motherfuckers, bro. Y'all got me hot. Oh yeah, Khloe should really. Maybe Lamar wasn't that bad, and Tristan. All these motherfuckers got more money than your broke ass. Yo dude a deadbeat. He broke as fuck. You broke as fuck, and you getting cheated on. And you worried about the next person's shit. I'm living my best life. These motherfuckers worry about my channel. Yeah, man. Ego. He got super chats. What does that got to do with you? You can't go. Last time I checked, I got, like Nip said, last time that I checked, you can't call AT&T, set up a promise to pay. Like, how? Yeah, can you postpone my bill? How much time do you need? Oh, I'll pay it in 2 weeks. How would you like to pay? Yeah, I'm going to use Ego super chats. AT&T goes like, what? Yeah, I promise to pay, and I'm going to use Ego super chat. They going to hang up on your stupid ass. They be like, Ego super chat? What? That ain't your shit. That ain't your money. It's not yours. That's not an acceptable form of payment. Don't worry about me. I'm good. Unless you hear from me that I'm not good, then I'm good. Mind your own. Mind your beeswax. Motherfuckers worried about, yeah, man. Ego said this. Ego's a panhandler. Let me panhandle then, bitch. What? Like, why y'all care so much what Ego said? Like, let me be me. I do me. I don't care what y'all do. I don't care if you Mob Deep or Ho Triggers the Crew. Like, I don't care. I don't tell y'all what and see, this is the thing. I don't judge people like that. I don't care what's on your Spotify playlist. I put the songs I like on my shit. If you like all that, I'm gonna hop in the cupboard. I'm gonna hop in the coop in the cupboard, the coop the hula hoop with the, like, that's your shit. That's cool. Run it. I'm telling you, my shit don't sound like that. My shit, I got that Sam Cooke on my shit, bro. Fuck y'all. I listen to what I like. You listen to what you like. So anyway, they can't stop new media. That's basically what it is. They can't. And that you can try, oh yeah, how many tickets did Deontay Wilder sell? We'll see what the Staples is looking like. The Staples, if that's where the Luis Ortiz fight goes, which looks like it. Because they're going to have a seat for me. I'm going to be there. So, it's funny to see old media, how the position we got them in. They in such a bad position, in bad shape. It's like the people who, get hit by a semi and they still alive, but barely. I cannot see. I'm legally blind. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm trying to get out to all the fights. Tank in Baltimore, I'm trying to be there. I want to see that. Oh, why is Tank fighting Nunes? Even though this is mandatory, but whatever. Oh, okay. Don't watch it. Don't watch my videos. Don't click on it. If I go to the fight, Tank's my guy. Tank's always show me love. Tank's cool. Tank's real cool. And I like to help the youth, and I like to help the young black and brown fighters. Just all fighters, but definitely black and brown fighters too. See how people grit their teeth and they get offended by that. Don't watch it. If that offends you, that's good. Don't watch my shit. It's cool. No love lost. But yeah, man. They can't deny it. We make the spot hot. I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, some of y'all listen to me and hit me up. We gonna try. I promise you, man. We gonna turn this to a militia. I'm gonna give them. Look, this is on Twitter. I just opened it up. Look who it is. Look at Sam Watson. That's hella funny. Look who it is. Look who they talking about. I just literally opened it up. You can't stop it. Look, Wilder announced he's fighting Ortiz. I need you guys to do me a favor. Really listen to this, bro. I'm going to run a test. We going to help American stars become American stars. We putting some money back into this country. Look, it already jumped up to 296. Retweet this, people. Look, it's going up. Look. Y'all see it move like that? Look. Go to this right now, Wilder's Twitter, and retweet it. We gonna help the American. Look, I gotta retweet it. Look, I just retweeted it. You see the shit moving, right? I told y'all, we running a test. Give my man some claps. We got a new channel member. Listen, we going against the grain. We going against the system. You see this shit keep moving, right? Look. Go retweet it right now. You see it keep moving. We gonna make American stars out this bitch, just like the good old days. Mike Tyson. Go tweet it right now. Wilder shit. Retweet that. You see it moving. Wilder's not a star in America. That's what they say. They said Wilder ain't a star in America. You see this shit keep moving. You see this shit moving at whatever. What time is it? 1:30 at night, Pacific time. Look, go retweet it right now. Just tweeted it, Ego. Please, y'all go do that. Look, oh shit, it's going up. Bro, we gonna prove the shit I'm talking about. We gonna prove this new media shit is real. And we gonna start building some in-house fighters and giving the same love to our American champions. Same love to us American champions that they being old media, want to give everybody else from foreign lands and foreign soils. See, when Donald Trump say all this, make America great again, y'all like that. Some of y'all, the bigots, Yeah, man, it's our country, build a wall. But then when there's a black man knocking people out, saying he wants to kill people, that is kind of crazy. But, saying he wants to kill people, he don't get no support. Saying, hey, it's perfectly legal. and I'm here to give knockouts. So when Triple G don't even have knockouts like Wilder, bro. He don't. Triple G don't have Julian Jackson type power per division. He doesn't have Wilder type power per division. And they liked Triple G and loved him and embraced him. Right? And embraced him. Even though he's not from here. Even though now all of a sudden Canelo beat the bilingual out of him and he's not even doing English interviews. Switched trainers. Claim Mexican style, fired the Mexican American trainer. And they loved Triple G for knockouts. But Wilder's giving you more crucial knockouts. And then he's being met with all this resistance. We changing the game. I promise you. We about to turn up and we about to reinvent this shit. So get ready. It's gonna be a hot summer. We're sick of the bullshit, bro. We gotta put our foot down. Damn, this shit's still going up on a Tuesday. Go retweet that, bro. I'm sick of it. They did it with Floyd, Andre Ward, all these other American champions. Unless you play their game. Now they gotta play our game. Go retweet this. Wilder's Twitter. Go retweet it. Yeah. I need everybody that if you fuck with me, consider this a favor. Yeah, go retweet it. We gonna make, all this shit, Eddie Hearns and, oh yeah, he's never worth 50-50. We gonna make, no one in America knows him. We gonna change that real quick. Watch this. Watch what we do. I promise you, I'm gonna make this my life's work. Y'all think I'm joking, bro. I'm gonna make it my life's work to give these American stars as much press, build my channel to the point where the voice is as big so I can treat fighters who are doing it right, especially the ones that don't get the fair shake, oh yeah, Errol Spence beating Mikey Garcia. It's a lose-lose situation. We changing all that. We changing all the standards. All the rules they wrote, cancel that rule book, bro. I'm not fucking around. And it's the right time now. Like, life is short. Nipsey Hussle, he rest in peace. God rest his soul. The marathon continues. We gonna take over. And we were doing this when he was alive too. But now, we really gonna do it. We gonna really blow these motherfuckers up. I wanna see the same love, the winner of Errol Spence, Sean Porter. We gonna show mad love, bro. We doing shit different. I don't care about old media anymore. They're dead. I'm gonna still talk about them and poke fun. But I'm done with the double standards. How they treat fighters. Shout out to Busy Down. Columbia, he said he's still up. They always treat black fighters and some brown fighters, definitely black fighters, like shit, especially in America. We gonna reinvent that. We make this shit hot anyway. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how Joshua does. That's my thoughts. Any questions? Y'all can shoot a couple questions before I get out of here. 'Cause I know I've been bumping my gums. Digital Mob, let's get it. Yeah, they treated Mayweather like dog shit, bro. He the best fighter I've seen in my lifetime. Skillfully. Treat him like shit. Oh, yeah, he beat his wife. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. They said Kovalev punched a bitch and a dog. Mayweather wasn't punching Scruffy and shit. And y'all love Kovalev. Yeah, kick Andre Ward's black ass. They said Kovalev hit the dog, too. This motherfucker trying to crush everything, bro. Stop. New day, new dawn. Y'all can ask some questions, though, before I get out of here. One at a time. The Vampire Stream. Shout out to Real Brother 32. He said, I'm proud of you. Salute to you, brother. Much love. He said, exactly, dude was fighting animals and shit. Do your brothers or sister, mom or dad ever watch the live? I don't know. We don't really talk about that. Shit, I hope they don't watch some of them. I've had my shit pushed. They gonna come in on one of the weird ones, one of the weird moments. The Bill Cosby, the pudding. I don't know. Shout out to Floyd. He said, "You're blessed, ego. Keep up the good work. Salute." Y'all don't even got no questions. I hope Deontay Wilder reach Floyd level. Man, I hate. Never heard Thurman Pacquiao winner. I said it. I'm rocking with Pacquiao. I'm not. Listen, my thing is this. It might change, but right now that's in my heart. That's what it's feeling like. Like if I had to guess right now, that's what I'm going. Ego's the Jamie Foxx of YouTube. Let's get it. Here I come. Here I come. I didn't watch the Ali documentary yet. I'm rocking with Pacquiao. Keith Thurman seems like he's trying to really cash out, and like when people, he trash talks sometimes, but like this early in camp, like how hard he's going, it's like he's really just trying to sell it. I don't know, that it just seemed a little bit, even for his standards, out of character, out of recent character, I guess you could say. So I gotta rock with Pacquiao. Because Pacquiao know easy work, and then Keith Thurman, the way he's talking, I'll retire and I'm gonna retire. It's gonna be De La Hoya. I don't know. The way he's talking kind of threw me off. So I'm rocking with Pacquiao. That's just, it might change, but right now that's kind of what I'm feeling. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. It's a good fight. You know, and the other thing, Keith, just his recent decisions don't. My bad. His recent decisions and statements, calling out exactly. Calling out Conor and saying Errol maybe in 2020, that don't sound like the hungry Keith from back in the day. Bro, every single year is the excuse why Spence can't be this year. It's like every year is a get back year. J-Rock's rematch in Hurd. There's a rematch clause in November. You're Thurman all the way? Thurman has the tools, you know. Pacquiao got knocked out by a lightweight in Marquez, so it's definitely possible. But the other thing is people, like, see, I really try my best to analyze boxing. Keith ain't stopped nobody. He ain't even knocked nobody down. Or he knocked Jose Cito Lopez down. But, you know, he hasn't been... I haven't seen the Keith Thurman versus Diego Chavez, Keith Thurman versus Jesus Soto Caras in a while. He said Thurman planning his next injury. Yeah. And the thing with Pacquiao is this: it sounds easy. Pacquiao is like, no matter what you say about Pacquiao, he's an anomaly. He's an anomaly because it always sounds so much better, and then you get in the ring with him and he's doing shit that you weren't ready for. Broner, Jesse Vardy, he beating a lot of younger guys. Brandon Rios, Chris Algieri, you know. I don't know how many of them were in prime, but again, I don't know if Keith Thurman was in prime. I got Andy Ruiz upsetting Joshua. What you think? Listen, I might do a 7 reasons. I don't know. I don't. It's not going to be a 7 reasons actual fight prediction, but the 7 reasons why Andy Ruiz is like basically a tougher fight than you think. Because Andy Ruiz ain't getting no love, bro. I'm reading comments. They're like, oh, why'd he pick him? Knocked this bum out in 1 round. Bro, see, boxing, you notice you come to my channel and you get real breakdowns. You notice that? I really try to, like, when I break down a fight, I really try to give you my honest insight and shit like that. These dudes, that you can tell the casuals because they look at stupid shit, period. They look at dumb shit. Joshua looks actually big, like he put weight back on. You know what I'm saying? So he look big as fuck right now, like he back to the 260s and all this bullshit. And they look at that and they see a much shorter Andy Ruiz who looks kind of pudgy and shit. And he's like not really a talker, so he's not like sounding like crazy, confident. I'm not saying he sounds like he has no confidence, but he's not like Conor McGregor. Like, see, people are stupid. They go off of dumb stuff. Like, usually the loudest person is the one that gets slept in street fights and shit. The ones that are like doing too much. Like people get gassed off like Conor McGregor's showmanship. But he said all that shit about Khabib, but he's gonna destroy him, and he has a chicken jaw. And I talked to my Dagestani friends, and he didn't live up to it. You know what I mean? But people buy into that. When he was saying all that shit to Mayweather, oh, I'm gonna dribble his head off the canvas. They just like that. They think that actually is somehow going to influence the outcome of the fight. Yeah, Khabib dropped him early. You get what I'm saying? And then they look at like Andy Ruiz because he's quiet. They're like, oh, what's this guy got for him? Or they look at body types. Hey, listen. Speaking of body types, I think some of y'all Joshua fans are infatuated with Joshua. Like, look, remember that shit was at 296? Y'all listening? Look, that shit was at 296. Look at it right now. 307 views. I told you, this is that Wilder shit. I got it still open. Wilder ain't a star though. Go retweet this. Wilder ain't a star. Bro, I'm gonna check the progress on all this shit. Go retweet this. Wilder announcing the Ortiz fight. They can't beat new media. I'm telling you, we gonna start doing new. That chicken jaw shit was funny as fuck though. View of the Bay. Hey, that shit was funny. He's like, I talked to the Dagestani soldiers. They said you had a chicken jaw. That shit was funny though. I give him that. The chicken jaw sounded funny as fuck, bro. I give kind of that. But that stuff is not, that's like for show and all that. Andy Ruiz could scrap. And see, but a lot of casuals aren't realistic. They're looking at Joshua being big and built and buff, and then Andy Ruiz not looking as buff. So they're always surprised. So when the fight turns out to be more of an exchange than you expected, then all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck? But it's not what the fuck if you actually knew the fighters involved. That's, bro, I've made so much money on personal bets and stuff because people always go off for stupid shit. They go with their heart, and Pacquiao's gonna lose to Mayweather. Come on, bro. But they're like, oh no, Pacquiao. Oh yeah, Pacquiao ain't going. You ain't gonna do shit. Like, so Andy Ruiz could scrap. But what I'm saying is, like with Joshua, I've realized some of his fans, they're like, it's like a weird fetish with him. I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't care what your sexual preference is. But I was on his page, and they're like, like he's wearing like the little shorts, and then he's on the mitts, and his like thigh peeked out, as he's punching or something. And they're like, yeah, look at Joshua's legs. Joshua's not skipping leg day. Look at that Joshua hamstring. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was weird, bro. I'm going to see if I can find a post. Matchroom posted it, and everyone's just talking about Joshua's legs. I'm like, what is that? That's what I'm saying. People go off of dumb shit. Like, this is boxing. Yeah, that's not, I don't know, legs and all this weird shit, bro. Like, you guys are obsessed with the way he looked and shit, bro. Like, y'all got, man, I don't know, bro. Where's that picture, bro? Oh, here it is. Look, on Matchroom. It's this picture. See how his, his like quad peeking out or some shit? And I'm not talking about women. I'm saying these are like dudes. That's his leg. He said, paying the crowd. Look. See? I found it. Legs thicker than Wilder's ego. Don't put my name in that shit, bro. Legs thicker. Like, Hey, these dudes are crazy, bro. I ain't never called no dude thick. Me personally. Legs thicker. Like I never just been like, damn, he thick. Hey, he thick, he looking thick. Hey, AJ. You looking thick, AJ. Like I personally haven't said that. If that's your thing, it's cool. Well, I'm just saying I ain't said that. Look. And they got 3 likes. Like, look at Mark. Legs thicker than Wilder's ego. Don't be putting my name by that shit. I don't have nothing to do with that. Look. And it's like dudes that liked it. They liked the comment. Yeah. His legs are looking kind of thick. Legs are, bro, I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was LJ in there. I was like, oh, LJ, she talking about Josh. Oh, that ain't LJ. Bro, look. Just look at the comments in here. The big man looks ready. Team Joshua. Right hand down, left hook from Andy. Game changer. Yeah, bro. The comments were weird in here. Like, dudes seem more fascinated with weird shit. Like, AJ's looking huge. Yes. Looks in unreal shape. Yeah, man, there was hella comments. They're like, look at those goddamn legs. Oh, yeah, his fucking legs. I like the AJ leg. Oh, the AJ leg. What? Like, what about the Ruiz fight? Fuck the fight. Oh, look at AJ's thighs. Oh, yeah. Why should I go to KFC when I could just look at AJ's 2-piece thigh? Watch your Ferris game. What? What? Dude, AJ got a girlfriend? Well, these motherfuckers in the comment. They sound like that. AJ. You know, fucking AJ. You been taking your whey protein, haven't you? What? What the fuck has this got to do with the fight, bruv? Hey, bro. I don't know what, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know what y'all be looking at. For real. Like, Tim Bradley used to get crazy shape. He about to fight Diego Chavez or Pacquiao. I'm not like, oh, yeah. Yeah, Bradley, do it. Do it to it. Yeah. Look at those abs, motherfucker. Oh, you got them Desert Storm abs. Look at Bradley. Oh, yeah, I bet Monica likes those abs. Like, what? What the fuck are we, like, are we watching a media day or porn? Like, these dudes be crazy, dog. But I don't have a problem, whatever you guys do, you know, these dudes be, I don't know, I just don't look at boxing like that. Like, I'm not looking at Andy Ruiz's belly button. Oh, yeah, Andy Ruiz has an innie. I thought it would be an Audi, but it's an innie. He got an any button. I don't do all that, you know. They be like, Errol Spence's nipples. Look at Wilder's legs. Those fucking legs, bruh. Yeah, bro. Like, these dudes, and I see why they get mad when I'm making videos. You know, if you looking at his legs and, you know, armpit hair and all this extra shit, I see why you don't want to hear what I got to say. Yeah, oh, AJ's looking huge. How much do you squat, AJ? Oh, you got the leg press. That's your machine, AJ. Like, they like hyping him up, bro. They're like, AJ himself says this ain't a bodybuilding competition. And these dudes like, we watching Mr. Olympia or something. Oh, yeah, cut that hair off, AJ. Yeah, low fade. AJ with low fade. Look at that Caesar. Like, hey, what? I don't know what y'all talking about. He said, "Yo, AJ watching right now, mad as hell." Hey, why he shouldn't be mad at fans? This is his fans. They doing this shit. Shit, AJ his replacement opponent need to be his barber. That's who you really need to fight, bro. He did a Full Metal Jacket. Remember Joker? He just shaved it off like that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't relate to AJ, like his demeanor and swag, like, bro. He didn't have an edge up for the Povetkin fight. I know I ain't had a haircut in like weeks, but my shit still look kind of, you know what I'm saying? My shit don't look too bad for a couple of weeks growth. You know what I'm saying? Look, my shit, I got that good hair. I got that mixed shit. So, you know, my shit still, look, my shit still, look, my shit still kind of righteous. Oh, shit, hit my shit. God damn it. He said the Prince. Someone said he had a Prince Hakeem haircut. He got that Disney haircut. Bro, he got that Jet Li and the Enforcer. He got a monk haircut, bro. He just took his shit low like the Golden Child and shit. I said, I want the night. You look like you look like the black Golden Child, bro. You the black child, bro. You making the Pepsi can dance. He got a monk haircut. Hey, give me that monk. I'm gonna take the monk. That's what he told his barber. That motherfucker went to the barber shop. Hey, AJ, what you having? You ever seen American History X, Edward Norton? Yeah. Say no more. Say no more, fam. American History X coming right up. We gonna curb stomp. Remember the curb stomp scene? Got you. Edward Furlong, Edward Norton, say no more. That motherfucker got that American History X shit. Yeah. You know, that American History X. He just cut this shit, bro. They didn't even line the front. They just American. Yeah, he hit him with that curve. Hey, he did boy Greasy. He did the boy Greasy with that curb stomp. Joshua got that American History X, bro. It's my American debut. Might as well have American History X for the cut. Oh, these jokes be funny. Nah, that ain't a line up. That's a line down. That's a man down, bro. Like he really just shaved his shit. Like thugged it out one time. Hey, real brother, y'all ain't shit in the comment section. Yeah, it's an old product from the hood, bro. I don't know who cut his shit like that in Miami. That motherfucker went to one of the Puerto Rican spot with a 1-star reviews. Hey, Miro, papi, I know cut this tight hair. I know cut this tight. he went to one of the half Puerto Rican, half Dominican spots, and the dude didn't have, like, he didn't know, because if you're not from here, you don't know what shops to go through. Hey, mira, I know cut this tight hair. I know cut it. I know tar, yeah. I know cut. Hey, papi, I know cut this. He's like, oh, come on, man. Just try. Hey, mira, pa, I don't cut it. I don't cut this UK hair. I don't cut the. Okay, I'll try. I tried then. I don't cut the. He was in my. These vampire streets be so fucking lit, bro. I know puppy. Made a puppy. I know cut this UK. I know cut the UK. Never cut the UK before. Man, hey, bro. Yeah, it's okay if you mess up. Just try. Just try it. I'm fighting Andrew Ruiz on an app. Just. Hey man, yeah, man's not hot. It's okay. We got shitty barbers in the UK. It's okay. Hey, it's okay, bro. Just give it a shot. Give it a shot. It's not me true hair. It's just hair. It'll grow back. Okay, me. Oh shit. But, hey, if you ever go to the barber shop and a motherfucker pull out like Edward Scissorhands, you better run. And if you if you a negroid and you go to the barber shop and this is the first thing, listen. If this is the first thing, if you the black channels, and this is the first thing he pulls out, run. Like you sit in the chair, they put the little thing on, the little drape, and you're like, yeah, man, just a little off the top. And they're like, hey, man, Papa, I know cut this. And then this is the first, bro, if this is the first thing your barber pull out, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. They finna slaughter you. Slaughter out. They finna, I'm gonna fuck around and cut a widow's peak out my shit. Let me stop. If they pull out them scissors as the first instrument of choice, you better get up out that chair. You better get your big ass 6'6" ass out that chair. Bruh, he can't relate to black. Hold on. Blood. He said, hold on. Bruh, he can't relate to black Americans with a fucked up haircut. Maybe that's it. He should have got the hair did. Who said Broner Vargas too? I seen Broner say something. His fight coming soon. Who said it was Vargas though? You know, instead of the AJ vlog where he showed, hey, it's graffiti. This is Africa, and I got graffiti, man. You know, he should have did a vlog on his hair. I want to see who the barber is. I want to see who cut that shit, bro. See, he be with 18 dudes and shit. He just let one of his boys cut the shit, probably. I want to see if that's a licensed cosmetologist, you know, like a barber. I want to see if you have your cosmetology license, bro. That man just let it. Hey, bro, who the fuck just said the physio haircut? Y'all gotta stop, bro. Someone said the physio, but physio, he did let the physio. Hey, we have the funniest. Bro, he said he had that physio haircut. Bro, that's a drunk haircut. What I mean is, like, when, you know, like when white people get wasted and shit and they start doing different shit. Yeah, you know, let me cut your hair, dude. And you just eating fucking flaming hot Cheetos, hella drunk. Fucking go for it, bro. Cut my shit off. Like, they just pull some old ass clippers. It don't even be dog clippers, golden retriever clippers. They don't even care. You just drunk. Cut my shit off. Oh shit. Like, you got that drunk haircut, bro, where you just wasted eating that flaming hot Cheetos with lemon and shit. Oh shit. That Bill and Ted. What are you doing? Stop. That's your brother drunk and think he and think he cut raw hair. Hey, hey, I might have to syndicate these vampire streams. I don't know how the vampire I think because the freaks come out at night or something. How the vampire streams always funny, the funniest ones, bro. Y'all gotta stop. That motherfucker. That motherfucker AJ just let whoever cut his hair. He went to Fred. Oh, you said it's barbershop conversations, so cut my shit. That motherfucker went to Fred because his name was Barbershop Conversation. Yeah, barbershop conversation sounds nice. Try it out. Like what? Fred don't cut hair. I mean, I don't think he do. You know? I could be wrong. That motherfucker went to yeah barbershop. Let's have a conversation. Fuck. Fuck y'all. My jokes be funny. My jokes be funny. I don't know why he did his shit like that, bro. And that's cool if you go to, because I was thinking about cutting my hair low for the summer, but I would have lined the shit up, bro. Hey, how you work this shit? He cut his show shit. Oh, he going from the front? Oh, shit. Hey, my physio. Who the fuck is this? Hey, wow. Who was that? Hey, I'm so done, bro. Look, this is AJ Miami vlog. That motherfucker said he was in Miami, see? He said he was in Miami too. Hey, that's hella funny. He really. Hey, I'm crying. Wow. What? That motherfucker gave him a yarmulke. Hey, bro. Hey, real talk. I'll swing on my barber. Real talk. If he did that shit to me, I'm swinging. I don't give a fuck about jail time, bro. I got bail. I'll be good. Hey, real talk. I'll swing. I'm swinging, bro. He pushed your shit back. Hey, bro. He pushed you back way too far. That motherfucker gave him the Wesley Snipes and Blade. Frost. That motherfucker. He gave him that Wesley and Blade, bro. I'll swing on my barber. I put that on my city. I'll swing on my barber. That motherfucker shit was bad. Like a yarmulke shit. A yarmulke. That motherfucker had his shit back. Pushed back all the way back. Oh my god. He said nigga got a tin head. Yeah, it looked like Joshua had someone cut his hair that don't cut hair. Because I remember when I used to try to cut my hair and I don't, I just shave it off and just do it like a military shave. Like, it's just weird. That's what I'm saying. Joshua doesn't seem relatable. Like, he seems like I don't know, man. It's weird. It seems like an act or something. Damn, they didn't look. I'm gonna show you. They really didn't line this shit up, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. If you want to, you gotta have that dope little Caesar. I'll get Joshua right. I would take him to some spots, bro. Look, they didn't even line his shit, bro. Look, it's mad. Like they literally didn't line his shit. Motherfucker look like a chocolate covered strawberry. Look. That's what I'm saying. Like that's not good. American audiences don't get that type of stuff. I'm trying to show y'all, but it's like they really didn't line this shit. Like they just cut it any type of way, bro. It's mad. Hey, bro, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Nah, these are only jokes, but it's weird too because Miami got a lot of Dominicans, and like the Dominicans in New York, they got bars. I had to get an emergency cut in New York. He just cleaned me up, but he had my shit right. My shit was right. I was like, damn, my shit don't look too bad right now for 3 weeks, bro. I've been on about a month. The beard looking banging, huh? Look. This shit don't look that bad. He said, made a puppy, no physio. He said, I got a physio TV over here in the shop, man. But back to boxing. The new media, we taking over this shit, bro. It don't matter what Eddie Hearn or Joshua or whoever. His hair had a detour sign. Hey, bro. He said his hairline had a detour sign. Y'all wildin'. Anyway, we we running the game, bro. It's just what it is. The other thing is this. Old media can try to advocate for the shit that they want to advocate. See, this is what they're doing. A lot of the American fighters, not all, but a lot that come out of America, a lot of them happen to be black. They don't want, they don't want to give credit for that. They don't want another Mayweather or another black guy to be the face of boxing and shit like that. We see it all the time. So they try to say everyone else that is not even from here is the biggest star and number one pound for pound. They'll put Inouye on here, but Errol Spence been knocking down doors for the last 4 years or something. Putting on better performances with guys that other people couldn't stop, like Pacquiao beating Kelbrook. They're not going to move him up fast. But Inouye got 18, 16 fights. Oh yeah, he's number one. You see how they do. But the funny thing is this: they losing their grip. Look at their channels. Look at their views. Look at who travels more, me or them. Watch the fights that I cover next. You're going to see me in different cities. Just watch. Tell me when the last time they left the stoop. These dudes can't. They work regular jobs and shit. That's cool. If you work in a regular job, that's cool. But, like The Rock said, you got to know your role. These dudes be hating on what we doing, and they not moving like me. You still on trainer wheels, bro. For example, they're losing all the power that they allegedly had. The new media shit is crazy. What did I say about Triple G's fight? Right? With Steve Rose. Guess what? Say what, ego? Smash the like button. Check this out. This is actual fact. If y'all want me to reveal this, can I get a hell yeah? He said, bro, I just would have went bald. Me too. His hair must grow weird. I don't know if he has cowlicks or some shit. Because if I would have just razor my shit, I mean not razor, if I just would have shaved my shit down, the hairline wouldn't be all like eroded right here. You know what I'm saying? Like it would still be like, I don't know. It just wouldn't look eroded and shit. Anyway, Peep this. Triple G had a media day for Steve Rolls. How many of y'all knew that? Give me the God honest truth. How many people knew that Gennady Golovkin yesterday had a Steve Rolls media day workout? Yes or no? You know, you remember they say, oh, DAZN, $100 a year. It's a fabulous deal. James Souza, I did not. Who's Steve Rolls? Okay. Floyd did. No, nah. Who knew Triple G, especially if you watched it? Who knew Triple G had a media day and watched it? Look. Okay, Wolfman said yeah. That's what I'm saying. So when I say stuff, notice how you see what I'm saying is actually true. I'm not out here, you know, trying to falsify shit. When I'm like, hey, DAZN got to work on their promo. I'm telling you my honest opinion, and you see it. Triple G just had a media day for his fight that's this month, basically this month, June. You know, this is the end of May or whatever. He's about to fight, had a media day. No one's talking about it. No one even watched it. You didn't see a bunch of media there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. There's media that lives in L.A., and I don't even think they went. And then why would DAZN do a media day workout with AJ in New York and then do one with Triple G on the same day? Why didn't they have Triple G's last week or some shit? It's weird. Because what if the LA media, because Joshua versus Ruiz is from LA, so there's a chance that LA media might have flew to that fight if they felt it was big enough, you know, or because they follow Ruiz's career because he's from LA, you know, or he trains out of LA, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of weird to me. That's weird. Triple G's supposed to be a big and see, this is more proof. This is more proof. Why does anyone want to see Canelo Triple G? No one's even paying attention. No one's even paying attention to Triple G's upcoming fight. That's why I told you. Put it this way. If DAZN would have did what I said and Triple G was having a media day for his upcoming fight with Demetrius Andrade, who's also fighting around the same time, how many people would be at the media day? Do you think it would be more known about? If Triple G's media day was in preparation for Demetrius Andrade, do you think more people would be interested and involved and going and showing up, and it would be more talked about? Exactly. This is why they can't beat new media. They could say, that's why I don't even care when they come and troll and say, shut the fuck up, you don't know what you're talking about, because it's all going to be proven over time. DAZN, in my opinion, like I've been saying, they should work on their promo. Joshua's fighting on Saturday. Doesn't feel like a major fight. Triple G just had a media day. Nobody's talking about it. What's going to happen? What's the ticket sales? Since Eddie Hearn cares so much about ticket sales, what's Triple G Rolls ticket sales like? You work for that company, DAZN. What them ticket sell? You care about Wilder Brazil selling 6,000. That's not even affiliated with you. Showtime has nothing to do with you like that. To my knowledge, Eddie Hearn don't have no one on Showtime routinely. Why you care about Dominic Brazil and Wilder allegedly selling 6,000 tickets, even though I know that's a goddamn lie, because there are way more than 6,000 people there, and they're not going to just give away 7,000 tickets, bro. They're not. What promoter gives away 7,000 tickets out of 1,300 or 13,000? Come on, bro. Told you. Listen, he said this is what happens when you cherry pick. Exactly. See? So old media, all that shit, they said Triple G was #1 pound for pound. They said he was a huge star and bigger than Andre Ward. You're seeing all that stuff is not true. You know? I said, hey, I don't want to see this Steve Rolls. Come on, man. He's coming off of a loss. This is a good fight. Why is no one talking about it then? So, again, this is why new media continues to thrive. Because whether you admit it publicly or not, you see the stuff that I'm saying. and that I've been saying, and you see when it comes true. So there's no denying it. Whether you admit it publicly or not, you know what I said. So that's why we just wait. We just wait. You know, people, oh yeah, Wilder, Luis Ortiz, who wants to watch a rematch? All right, well, I'll tell you, if a fight happens at Staple, I'm going. I'll let you know what it's looking like in there. You know, oh, no one cares about Wilder and Ortiz. Okay, we'll see if Ortiz gets knocked out again in viral fashion. We'll see if it goes viral. You know, no one wants to see that. Well, okay, bro, they can't beat us. It's what it is. All that lies, all that games, all that stuff that old media tries to play, they're not strong enough. It's just what it is. Old media is dead. I told you that at the beginning of the year. We was going for the jugular. Fuck it. Fuck it, we coming now. You know, all the stuff they say. They want to push everyone except for black American fighters. You know, everybody has a place except for American fighters. Black American at that. So we gonna make our own stars. You know, and we got the platform. We not breaking no rules. We not hurting nobody. We hurt no media's feelings, but we're not physically hurting no one. We're not breaking YouTube community guidelines. You know, we're self-sufficient. I don't ask y'all for to do the things y'all do, except for like likes and stuff sometimes. So, good luck. I'm out.